Hi Internet, I'm Jesse, also known as Tango, and I stream for Extra Life. If you know what that is, stop, don't get your pocketbooks, checkbooks, credit cards, etc. out now. Not yet. In fact, not during this video. If you don't know what that is, Extra Life is a charity organization that partners gamers with local Children's Miracle Network hospitals to raise money for kids in need. In short, as they like to put it, play games, heal kids. Extra Life started in 2008 with their signature event, a 24-hour gaming marathon for streamers on Twitch and other streaming media services. This is my third year. I have not had the endurance for a 24-hour marathon in any of these years. So I do it a bit differently. And I'll get to those details in a moment. Because this year, we've already raised $871 for kids in need here in Colorado. And I say we because I can't do it without the help of people like you. Those of you out here watching this video on YouTube, sharing this video with your friends, whether you're sharing it to Facebook, Twitter, Mastodon, Tumblr, LiveJournal, Dreamwidth, whatever you got handy. I offered an incentive to get that number that high this year because, let me tell you, that's more than I've raised the other 2 years combined by almost a factor of 10. I think the first 2 years combined, I raised just under $100 or right near $100. So I'm at $871 this year. We're doing well, and I appreciate that. The incentive I did this year was over Memorial Day weekend. Nintendo held its first ever revisit of a Splatfest, which is a special event in Splatoon and Splatoon 2. As a fan of the game, and I'd missed the previous Splatfest because I didn't have a Switch when Splatoon 2 was running them, I decided, you know what, I've got the long weekend, I'll stream for money, raise it for the kids, help kids in need. Let's do an incentive. And I put my hair on the line. I had never dyed my hair in my life. I mean, there's not much of it to dye. I'd like it short. But I put my hair on the line. We raised one amount. We were going to get one color. At $500, 2 colors. At $1,000, it was going to be 3. We raised $740, $750 in the window leading up to that event. There's a link in the video description now of my hair being a bright orange stripe to include here, and silver, almost white on the side because it's hard to dye hair white. And yes, those colors are important. If you're seeing the orange and white logo somewhere around this screen, because it's not here on the recording screen, so I don't know where it's showing up for you, it's my personal symbol. It's also the personal colors for Tango, the character I tend to play online. Their annual event happens the first full weekend in November, specifically on a Saturday. And while they've done their lesser known but now also recurring annual event of Tabletop and Board Game Day, I was streaming another Splatfest for charity at the time. And also there's a pandemic. I can't get people over to play during a pandemic. I'm hoping to participate next year. My incentive for the big game day this year, while I'll be streaming 8 hours a day each on November 6th, 7th, and 8th, which is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is musical. I cannot think of anyone who does not like to sing along with songs they enjoy. I can think of a lot of people who, while they like to sing along with songs they enjoy, do not have any sort of performance level talent. I, in fact, do not have any sort of performance level talent, in my opinion, and no one's ever tried to correct that opinion. So I'm offering to put my bad singing on the internet, record it for posterity, and to raise money for kids in need. And there are actually 2 incentives tied to that. The first one will let you pick from a list of songs The second one will let you submit a song. The pick from a list of songs is limited to 50 people and is open to anyone who donates a minimum of $20. The songs are mostly country songs from the 90s and 2000s, but there's some distinctly not country songs in there. There's some Disney songs in there. There's some things that people who know me are going to look at and go, Tango, are you okay? And the answer is, yes, I'm fine. But for the more devious of you, those of you willing to donate a bit more, who already are sitting here going, what can we make Tango sing? And I know who you are, and I've made the price tag according to the level of suffering I think I will experience. If you want to submit a song, there's no limit to the number of donations I will take for that one, but it's a minimum $100 donation. Now, please, don't let those numbers scare you out of donating at all. Just like anyone who runs a Patreon will tell you, everything helps. Most money is raised in lots of people donating small amounts. And there is still an incentive running right now on my Extra Life donation page, which is going to be linked in the video description here, to get a simple 1-inch sticker with my orange Wildburst symbol on it, thanking you for donating. But anything at all helps. I've had a person who I think has donated $20 anonymously as $1 donations now, almost since the pandemic started. I told you not to open your checkbooks, pocketbooks, wallets, pull out your credit cards yet. One of the things I learned from doing the previous donation streams and the previous donation incentives was that there is a positive cascade effect. People see people donating, and so they donate. It's a great, big, collective positive feeling that is shared between people as we go through it. So, if you want to participate in the musical incentive for the big donation weekend, your window is specifically November 1st through the 8th. Now, I don't know what I'm playing yet. I've looked at a couple of ideas. I'm likely going to be posting a poll on my social media, again, links in the description here, to see what people want to see me play. I stream daily on my lunch, and I've had a few polls, and people have voted for things, and I'm like, you want to watch me play SimCity? Okay. And less actiony games don't get a lot of interaction from the audience. So I'm looking at some actiony games that are still games I enjoy. But also I know some of you out there want to know how far you can push it. What's the upper threshold of what I'm willing to do? How far am I willing to go? I don't actually know how far I'm willing to go, but I don't have a positive self-image. I am a large, fat, white guy, and I am aware of it, and I'm working on losing weight. But I am willing to put one more thing on the line for kids this year. And this one's not about an individual donation. This is about a collective donation total. If you all are willing to be outrageous in your support of kids in need, then I'm willing to be a bit outrageous myself. If between November 1st and November 8th, we raise a total of $5,000, I will let my husband shave my head. Possibly more important, I will try to talk him into shaving my head on stream. So this video is my invitation to you. Share the word. If you're willing to donate and you want to do one of the big donations, start saving now. But share the word. Get the word out there. Let people know that we're raising money for kids in need and that I need their help. I hope to see you all in that stream. I hope to see you on my weekday streams where I stream on my lunch at 4:15 Eastern. I hope to see you on my Sunday streams where right now I've been doing a lot of Guild Wars 2. And that's on Sundays at 5 Eastern. But most importantly, I hope we help kids in need, and I hope you stay safe and healthy out there. Until I see you again,